What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about NASCAR Heat's biggest problem. But before we get into that, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and check out the Slide Job podcast this coming Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Comment down any questions you have about NASCAR and NASCAR Heat below, and let's go ahead and get right into the video. So, what we're going to be talking about today is NASCAR's biggest problem. Now, besides physics and online servers and some minor glitches, the biggest problem is its release date. And I know a lot of people might be like, yeah, but I don't want to wait longer for the game to come out. Well, it'll be worth it because you'll get more people on there, and it's just better timing. I mean, you don't see NBA release their game right before the playoffs. You don't see 2K come out. You don't see Madden come out, the week before the Super Bowl. You don't see that happen. It's an uncommon thing for a sports franchise to release their game at the end of the season, because just think about it this way. Are you going to be more inclined to play a NASCAR game or out of season when it's, NASCAR is not going on, or are you going to be more inclined to play NBA 2K because that is a game that is in season when NASCAR is out of season? Me personally, it's probably going to be NBA 2K. And I'm really on a streak with NASCAR right now. I've been playing a lot of it recently, but I'd probably be more inclined to play a game that is in season. So you want to get more playing time if you release it then. And when you release it in September, then you're getting it's kind of hyped because it's playoff time. But once playoffs is over, and about a month and a half, then you got nobody, you got no hype. And then, but if you release it in like late January, there's going to be a lot of hype because the hype for NASCAR is starting to build up, and then the game comes out, and you got a lot of people like just itching for NASCAR content, is going to want that game and play it a bunch when it first comes out. And then as NASCAR starts going, it's just going to be better and better. So that is, I think, is a problem for NASCAR Heat. I think you could probably get more sales or more play time, and maybe people would be more inclined to buy the pit pass and stuff like that. And speaking of the pit pass, you could turn it into something completely different. So let's say Austin Dillon is running a special scheme. Like you put in like 2 or 3 schemes for each driver. The ones that you already know that they're going to run. It's going to be their primary and secondary and third dairy. I don't know what the third would be called, but you have those schemes. And then let's say Kyle Busch is running obviously throwback schemes. You'll get a lot of those at Darlington, but on a week by week basis, add schemes as they're being driven for the first time, or maybe the only time in that season. Like Bubba Wallace, he had a special McDonald's scheme at Atlanta this year. At Atlanta, release that scheme, and if you have the pit pass, there you go, you got it. If you don't, maybe you could even add in a coin system, with XP and stuff, and you can, spend. Actually, maybe not. We don't want it to turn into 2K. Never mind. You didn't hear me say anything, but yeah. So I think NASCAR is missing, or sorry, 704 is missing out on potential revenue by starting the game when the hype is kind of beginning to die down. And they're releasing all these paint schemes in the off season when nobody's really like, oh yeah, we've already seen them on the track like 5 times. What's the point in buying it? So I think if they were to start selling the game in late January, I think 704 would benefit with higher sales. But that could just be me. Comment down below, what are your thoughts? Should NASCAR Heat keep the game coming out when it usually comes out, or should they change it to mid-late January? Like I said, comment down below your thoughts. Make sure to check out the podcast this Friday at 8, and leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.